The dwarf thief used a tote bag as cover to quietly slip underneath the jewelry store's display case. Then he crawled out of the bag, pulled out a chainsaw, and cut through the wooden board above. His target was the multi-million-dollar diamond sitting on that board. Throughout the entire theft, he remained completely calm and didn't need to worry about being discovered, because at that moment his accomplice was pretending to be a customer wanting to buy diamonds, drawing the store clerk's attention. After stealing the diamond, Jimmy crawled back into the tote bag, then shuffled over to his accomplice with tiny steps. They thought they could successfully leave this way, but unexpectedly a small dog had somehow gotten into the tote bag. Soon the dog's barking echoed throughout the entire hall. The accomplice instantly attracted everyone's attention, and at this point, the clerk also discovered the diamond had been stolen, so they quickly called the police. The suspicious acting accomplice naturally became the primary suspect. Fortunately, the two eventually made it safely back to their car, but just as they were about to drive away, the car suddenly broke down and kept spinning in circles, unable to move forward. When they got out of the car, they discovered that because they had parked illegally earlier, their tire had been locked by traffic police. With no other choice, the two had to quickly run away on foot, and at this time the police also arrived at the scene. With help from passers-by, they immediately determined the pair's escape route. To evade the police pursuit, the two hid in a nearby supermarket, but before they could catch their breath, those two persistent officers also chased into the supermarket. Seeing the police getting closer and closer, Jimmy directly threw the diamond into a passerby's purse, then quickly hid behind a shelf. This way, even if he got caught, the police wouldn't be able to find evidence that he stole the diamond. But just as the police were about to discover him, a thief stealing snacks was spotted by the owner. The two officers rushed to make the arrest, and Jimmy and his accomplice took the opportunity to run out of the supermarket. They happened to see the woman carrying the purse preparing to drive away, so the two hailed a taxi and followed closely behind the woman until they figured out her home address. But they didn't break in directly to take back the diamond. Instead, they came to the window outside to observe the structure inside the house, planning to find an opportunity to steal back the diamond. However, they inadvertently overheard that the woman couldn't have children, but she and her husband really wanted a child. Hearing this, Jimmy had a bold idea. That was to have himself disguise as a baby, then have his accomplice abandon him at this family's doorstep. This way, he could be adopted by this couple, and once inside their home, getting the diamond back would no longer be difficult.